Okay, Bob. So Corey Connors, the consistent season continues with a T8 at the Masters, but you've got the feeling he's leaving this tournament more disappointed than he's been in the past. Do I have that right?
Yeah, I think there's disappointment there for sure, and I think there's a sense of a learning curve that he's learning, and you just kind of wonder how much more can you learn, or how much more do you need to learn to get it over the hump, or to even really be down the stretch with it. You know, he's had some good finishes, as you pointed out, three top tens before this one, and now this one. There weren't any of them where he was really challenging for the title late in the back nine. He was in there certainly during the day and earlier going, but right from the first hole, he missed an 8-inch putt. I mean, didn't even touch the hole, and he said in that interview, I asked him about that, and he talked about the fact that he lost his focus. Well, I think you can't lose your focus in the final round of any major or any golf tournament for that matter of fact, where you have a chance to win. Now, that's something that he'll have to learn and try to deal with. And I think that we're seeing Corey playing the best golf of his career, but now you have to ask is can he get even better? Because he's going to have to get better if he wants to win consistently on the PGA Tour. He's going to have to get better if he wants to win major championships. I think he's got wins in him, no problem. And I think he's got improvement in him. We've seen the improvement with the putter, but it's tough to leave that tournament there and say, was this my best, or how do I get better? But for Corey Connors, I think there's certainly in the big picture, it's satisfying. I got another top 10 in the Masters, but I think he wants more, and I think we expect more from him.
And given all of that too, we expect so much from Corey Connors, given where he is now in the official world golf ranking, the best he's ever been. So, do you think learning all these lessons means it's only a matter of time before Corey Connors can potentially get a win on the PGA Tour?
I think that's a question that only Corey Connors can answer right now. I really do. I think all of Canada wants to see him win again, whether it's a major or any tournament. He might win this week, or he might not win until next year. Who knows? That's the funniest thing about golf. I mean, he's not the only one in this situation. Look at Tommy Fleetwood, who was won on the DP World Tour and won Ryder Cups and things, but he's never won on the PGA Tour. And Rory has two, or Corey has two wins. So I mean, he's a little ahead of him, and so it's such a fine line between playing great and winning. And there is some secret sauce in there because, you look at Rory McIlroy, who's won three times already this year, and you've got to figure out what that is for you. What do you need to get over the door? I always remember Lori Kane. Uh, she went through a long period where she had so many great finishes, but was never able to win. And she says, you just got to you just got to keep knocking on the door, and then one day you just got to finally kick it in. And I think that's where Corey is right now with his game. And there's nothing to be ashamed of his game. His game is great. He's one of the world's best golfers, as those world rankings attest. But if he wants to win the Masters, he's got to find another gear.
For Corey Connors, one of the best ball strikers in the PGA Tour. If he shores up that short game, I think Corey Connors back in the winner's circle sometime very soon.